So, I haven't just got back from the gym, but I went to the gym after work today rather than before work like I normally do. And there's a reason that I go before work, because I can't, like I've previously said, I hate training when it's busy. Oh my. It's literally like an after school club has been dropped off, and like at one point I reckon there was at least 8 if not 10 of them all like congregated around the bench press, and I'm like, what is going on? So I didn't dare move from the bench, to be fair. So I did my whole workout on a bench, you know, like a weight bench. So I didn't do my diamond push-ups because I wasn't about to start getting on the floor in front of 60 teenagers. And I didn't use the cable machine, so instead of cable flies, I did like lying chest flies, them. And then that should have been with an overhead tricep extension, so instead I did those ones, and then some of them, which I was going to do AMRAP, but quickly realised I'd picked up too big a weight and didn't want to change it in front of everybody. I was just saying to my friend, it's not that it's intimidating in the sense that I'm comfortable in the weights area, but when there's just so many people, it's more of a numbers anxiety than it is the fact that they're massive beefcakes admiring their lats in the mirror in their vests. So yeah, I just thought I'd share with you my experience of this evening's workout. My God, am I glad I stuck to an upper body. There's no way I'd have trained a lower in there. I don't know how anybody gets anything done. I don't know how anybody manages to do their workouts, because nothing's free. I was lucky because I got there at about 4:30. I managed to get on a bench, a weight bench. It's just ridiculous that you can barely move for space. Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. So, lesson learned. I'm going to try and go to sleep tonight. I stayed up far too late, and then when the alarm went off this morning I was like, I don't want to do it. So, yeah. So then I've got lower, rest day, lower, upper, lower to come. Wish me luck. Good evening. Okay, so confession time. I bailed on a lower body workout because I was shattered. I just couldn't face it. I needed a break. So I've done my cardio today, and I will get back on it tomorrow and then try and have a full week next week. But it's not so much the guide as it is me. I'm not sleeping great. Don't know why. And yeah, it all just got a bit too much there for a hot minute. So I'm just gonna make some dinner / meal prep for the next couple of days. I'm using, if you don't know about these, get to know, because they're amazing. So tonight I'm having, I don't know if this will be backwards. Yeah, it will. It's Maggie So Juicy. So I'm having Mexican because it's essentially it's like a tray bake but in a bag with herbs and spices, and you just add chicken and pepper and onion and whatever you want really. They also do brilliant ones. These
which I also really, really love if I haven't meal prepped or if I'm not meal prepping. And you just fold them in these like parchment paper herbed things, and you cook them without oil in the pan. They are amazing. And you can always make your own as well. I have done that in the past when I've been desperate, is just get some baking paper, cover it in herbs and put the chicken breast in. But it really does keep them tender. None of that dryness, and when you've got meal prep you kind of want that. So this is thighs ordinarily, but I don't love oh no, it does say chicken breasts, but I'm probably not going to dice them so as to keep them. Does it say to dice? Yeah, diced chicken breast, but I probably won't dice them. I'll probably keep them whole, just so to keep the extra juiciness, because it's meal prep and not just dinner. So that is what I'm currently up to. I thought I would just quickly show you. I'm just going to do it with some rice and some greens. Probably some broccoli. Boring broccoli, but yeah. To 30 minutes. Boil up some rice, do probably some peas and some broccoli. Good to go. Woo wee! That felt alien. Like, it felt a lot longer than one training session. But it was good. My weights were all good. It felt good. It felt slow. I'm not sure why. The gym itself in the last sort of week and a half has got very busy. at 6:30, 7 a.m. But then by sort of 7:30 towards now, 8 o'clock, dead. So, but yeah, I'm glad I went. I could have not. I don't know why. Maybe it's just January, but normally when I've got a goal and when I'm rattling because I'm stationary. Normally when I've got a goal and because I'm following a guide, I'm usually pretty good but up for it, not just because I've got a guide or what have you, but I'm normally like raring to go. And having only done a week, I'm really surprising myself. However, this morning was good. It's a lot. Just a lot of movement, which sounds bizarre, but with the guide I did before, there was about probably five exercises normally. In this, I did hip abduction, hamstring curls, hip thrusts, deadlifts, frog pumps, cable pull throughs. Oh, so not that much more. It feels so long. I don't know whether that's because I'm having to move around the building so much to get to places, to different bits of equipment and stuff. Not sure, or it could just be because I'm feeling like normally I come out of a gym session and I'm pumped, but I actually feel like really subdued. Not sure. My upper is still, or my triceps are still killing me from Monday, which they did even though I didn't do the same exercises this week because of how crazy it was. They hurt last week, so I'm quite glad I managed to emulate that feeling, if you like, having not done the same exercises. Yeah, upper tomorrow. Can't think. Oh, it's back and biceps tomorrow, isn't it? So it should be good. And I shall speak to you later. Bye for now. Hello. Right. Sorry for being such a blimmin' misery yesterday. I've just been in on my lunch break. What is wrong with me? Because I sacked it off this morning and then had a word, so have gone in on my lunch break to do the second upper, and it was good. I had to sort of renegotiate the exercises. It was quite busy for a lunchtime. Well, I mean, I don't go in the lunchtime, so it could be busy all the time, but I had to sack off my superset because basically it's a lat pull down and a face pull, which the lat pull down is next to a double, so they tend to be in use. Basically all the cables were being used at the same time. I managed to get in, oh, just a bit of flooding, guys, bear with. Oh my good lord. Well, I never. Sorry. Momentarily distracted. Yes, so I did my face pulls and my lat pull down separately. Other than that, I tried half deadlifts. They weren't perfect, but so obviously you've got the seats that the bars go in on the squat racks, so not a lot of wiggle room. I had to be quite precise, quite gentle, and I could have gone a lot heavier if I had the right equipment. The other thing that I could do is set up risers, but I'd need a fair few to make them big enough to be a half deadlift and not too low to be sort of engaging my glutes, I guess. So I'll have another play with that next week, but all in all, it was a good session. And tomorrow I am trying this new nutrition guide, so no gluten, no dairy. So I've treated myself, because it hadn't even crossed my mind, and I drove past it yesterday and was like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to have a McDonald's for 30 days. Not because I have like tons of McDonald's, but just knowing then that I couldn't have McDonald's, all I could think about was getting a McDonald's. So I've got a McDonald's to enjoy before the sensibility, I don't mean that at all, before the sensible eating habits ensue. So that in mind, I'm doing a shop tomorrow for gluten-free products basically, so I shall bring you along to that, see what goodies I can find, what interesting things I can dig out, and yeah, I will see you in the morning. Did a bit of cardio, guys, which has just gone to show me how much I should be doing cardio. I didn't do anything strenuous really. I just hopped on the Stairmaster for literally 10 minutes. The cardio section is 20 minutes. Look at me. But it was really good. I really enjoyed this morning. I think of the 3 lower body days, this I did glutes and quads, so the one that I've skipped is the one I did last Sunday, which was glutes and calves, and I didn't do the calves, and I probably won't. If you could see my calves, I don't want to specifically pay attention to them. And so then I don't know if I actually did an extra exercise last week. It was a very long time ago now, on a very bad week, so I couldn't possibly tell you. Yeah, I really enjoyed today. I think this is probably my favourite lower body, probably because it, I was going to say probably requires the least amount of machines, which I think it does, but that's not so much it, but there's only, you only do deadlifts. There's no squats or, yeah, it was really fun. So I'm going to go home and have some breakfast. I had my worst day of eating, I think potentially ever, yesterday, which is saying something. I think I probably ate around 5,000 calories. Because I've started my gluten and dairy free month today, and I just went into panic mode yesterday because it does go against everything that I sort of practice in terms of eating habits, etc. I do very much think that you should live, your diet should accommodate a life, an enjoyable life. There's no point in cutting things out and then feeling sad. I'd rather have a chocolate bar and be a couple of pounds heavier. I've sort of, and it's taken me a long time to come to terms with it, that, and this gluten dairy free thing is very much sort of an experiment slash challenge for me, and it took me a very long time to get to a point where I was comfortable to do it. So yeah, I went into panic mode yesterday and ate McDonald's and Domino's. So yeah, today I'm not particularly like, oh, I'll have a salad, because actually trying to get over the gluten dairy free business, which is why I've started it today and not your usual, oh, I'll start Monday crap, because actually if I tried to start it on Monday when I'm going back to work and I haven't got the ability to be free and spend time figuring it out, then it just would have gone to pot. So I'm going to go home, I'm going to have some breakfast, I'm going to get ready, and then we can go shopping. And the reason that sounds really sad, because why am I excited to go gluten-free shopping? I'm most excited to find what goodies I can find that accommodate the diet, the nutrition plan. Because it's not a diet, it's not designed to lose weight, it is designed to, so what's the word I'm looking for? What you're trying to achieve is an alkaline state. So you're basically going without additives, like acidic foods, those. So it's caffeine, alcohol, which I don't drink anyway. Not that I don't drink, I just don't drink often enough for that to be part of what I'm giving up. Caffeine, which I've already given up, alcohol, which I don't drink anyway, sugar, dairy, soy and gluten, amongst other things. But I'm not doing it to the point where people do it for different goals, and I'm very much just trying to adjust the diet I have to accommodate those rather than changing anything else. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Guys, so I've just got back from a little bit more shopping. I thought I'd quickly show you what I've got before I put it away. Okay, first of all, gluten-free stuff, i.e. bread, pasta, etc. is ridiculously expensive and really overpriced. If it doesn't have wheat, it has soy. If it doesn't have soy, it has milk. If it doesn't have milk, it's got sugar. I've found this really hard. Yeah, so I will quickly show you what I got. Nothing terribly exciting. Like I say, I'm going to make some soup. I found a recipe for some cookies actually, using coconut sugar and coconut flour, and I'll just put some like vegan sugar-free chocolate in it. So they could be nice. But yeah, I'll quickly show you what I got. So, meats. These, funnily enough, don't have sugar in. So happy days. Some regular salmon fillets, turkey rashers, chicken breasts. Now I've kind of cheated on these because they've got sugar in. However, they all the other ones either had wheat or milk in, Waitrose own, Tesco's own, so they're coming with me as a snack. brown rice. This, oh yeah, most of what I got, if not everything I got that's like specifically gluten-free, sugar-free, was all on offer. So this was £1.70 down from, well, £3.40. Criminal. Some stir fry, mushrooms, just some onions, sweet potatoes, carrots for my soup, greens, green apples, which are not my fave, but we'll go with it. Some hummus. This, which is amazing. So they make the caramel, I was reading whilst freezing. So they make the caramel sauce using coconut sugar, water, coconut oil. Fantastic. And I got a chocolate one. They were both on offer, £3 down from £4.50. And then these little things, which again were on offer, originally £2. These are made with date syrup. So, yeah, unrefined sugar. And that is about it, really, guys. So I'm just editing to the video for tonight. Just wanted to quickly say bye, wrap up the video. I did make those cookies earlier. I'm going to try them again with gluten-free flour rather than like regular flour, plain flour, but gluten-free, rather than coconut flour, because they're not the worst things I've ever tasted, but they're a bit odd. So yeah, fingers crossed, I'm feeling good. So fingers crossed I'll have a better week this week with my training and with this guide. Hopefully I'll get a week, smash it. I've had 2 weeks now to get to terms with it, so fingers crossed. And yeah, if I do anything else exciting in the gluten-free dairy world, I shall be sure to let you guys know. I really didn't get anything else. I only got a few things in my other shopping trip, which were literally some lentil crisps and a vegan gluten-free pizza, which I've shoved in the freezer should I so wish for it. And purely because that was, so it was they RRP at £5, they were on offer at £4 and it was reduced to £2.69. And I'd had one before when my friend was doing this actually. So I bought it just to shove in the freezer for should I need it, basically. And that was literally all else I got. So, like I say, it's going to be a lot of fresh eating, I think. I mean, for those that gluten is a problem for, Christ, what they offer you is such a flipping rip-off. It's unreal. For example, so sandwich thins, I was looking at in Waitrose yesterday, regular ones, they even do vegan ones, which I didn't know, I presume that's egg. So they have vegan ones, which retail at £1. They're on offer for like 66, 67p. I went over to the gluten-free, £2.55. I mean, that is just insane. So for those that gluten is a problem, like celiacs and people that suffer with IBS and stuff, wow. You guys smashing it. So, yes, sorry, I'm rambling now. I shall catch up with you next week.